Hey, warm greetings and welcome. I understand that some of you are interested in the Muk Yan form and as well as the application of some of the motions. So what I'll do is I think I'll take you through the first 7 motions and then you can try them out. But I'll do them in the air so you know exactly what I'm doing. So from your basic fighting stance, we'll open up into a pigeon to hold stance. The first motion is a Dung Sau. Switch, Dung Sau, Dung Sau. Notice I'm shifting, right? So the first motion, 1, 2. Now you're going to switch. You're going to do a low bong, Dung Sau, low bong, Dung Sau. So let's do that one more time. Dung Sau, Dung Sau, low bong, right? So you're combining several different motions with that. So I'll show you the positions. Shift, Dung Sau, right? Bong Sau on the bottom, Dung Sau, Dung Sau on the bottom, shift, Dung Sau, Dung Sau, shift again, Dung Sau, Dung Sau. Okay, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got several techniques in there. You have a Dung Sau, a Dung Sau, Bong Sau, right? So you got several different types of arm motions within that. Now, what does that look like on the Muk Yan? You cut 1, 2, come in. Remember Dung Sau, Bong Sau, 3, and 4. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it's important about this. Don't worry about using it for conditioning. That's depending on your style. Um, that's not what you want to use the Muk Yan for. You want to use it to practice your hand positioning, right? So the one thing you want to do is when you stand in front of it, you want to make sure the distance is there, right? And all of your strikes, I'll show you from the side view, all of your strikes should go away from the body, right? The Dung Sau, Dung Sau, Dung Sau, Dung Sau, right? Bong Sau, Dung Sau, Bong Sau, Dung Sau. And now if you notice, when I do these, I cover my center, right? So if I'm shift here, there's nothing coming in to my center because my elbow, and if I put my hands together, you see they're together. So if you're offsetting a kick, right? It works pretty effectively. That way you don't find yourself jamming your fingers when you're trying to offset a kick. And there are multiple applications to that. So you got Tun Sao, Don Sao, Tun Sao, Don Sao, Bon Sao, Tun Sao, Bon Sao, Tun Sao, right? So let's just practice those 4 motions. And when you feel like you got that, let me know in the comments how it's going for you, and then we'll move on to the next stage. So we'll do it a few rounds. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. A couple other pointers with that. This is about mid arm is where you want to make contact with the dummy, right? Not at the wrist or close to the elbow, but actually like right in the center, right? So we'll do it again. I'll do it slow so you can see. You have to do a lot of repetitions to really get it down so it's fluid, right? Now, it may seem like I'm hitting it hard, but actually all I'm doing is I'm shifting and I'm using my hip, right? And relax, keep my arms relaxed, right? You want to try to eliminate the tension. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So just imagine someone's If they throw a punch, you got this. As you shift off, you got this as a way to offset punch. You got your Dung Sau, you go here. Someone's, even if it's a kick, you use that Bong Sau to offset a kick or a low punch, right? Another Tun Sau here, another Tun Sau here. So it's basic techniques, your Bong Sau and your Tun Sau. There's some other hand positions I want to show you, but for right now, we always say you should do high reps of some of the most simplest motions. I think that's enough for now. What do you think? All right. So you go ahead and practice. I'm going to get back to my practice because you can never practice this enough. All right. Let me know how it goes for you. Stay inspired and inspirational.